Hey there everybody, it's me, Normal Corey, back again, and today I thought I'd do this video here at Anytime Fitness, and I was inspired by my friend Mac Joseph, B-Boy Mac 84. I'll put his link, go follow him on YouTube. But he's had some cool comments on my videos, and I've really appreciated his content talking about Djay Pro and more DJing software and things like that. Really appreciate his content, and he made a video that made me feel really inspired. And basically he was just talking about how, you know, he wished that DJ gear was made to be mobile and had lithium-ion batteries, you know, like all of our phones have batteries. So I was thinking about what I've learned over the past month, and I thought I would just make a video real quick here at Anytime Fitness. No, I'm not being paid by Anytime Fitness, but I love this place. Just did a leg workout. I really love Anytime Fitness whenever I'm doing my long bike journeys, whenever I bike down to Portland, or when I biked up to Vancouver earlier in the year. I brought my Mpc Live 2, and then whenever I would camp out somewhere, I would stop at Anytime Fitness, maybe stretch a little bit, and take a shower, which is great. So I love Anytime Fitness. Hoping I don't get kicked out. I got kicked out of Safeway last night, but I've been kind of pushing it. I've been making lots of videos at Safeway. So yeah, just want to talk about how you can DJ anytime, anywhere. So before I get in and I do a demonstration of Djay Pro and how we connect it with the Mpc Live 2, let's talk about our setup, and let's talk about how it's connected and how it's powered. So the biggest thing is we have this DDJ Flex 2 controller, nice and small, but for me as an entry-level person, it's more than enough that I need. My friend's letting me borrow it currently. I'll probably purchase it, maybe something a little bit bigger. I don't know. When I'm biking around with my gear, it's really nice to have something small, especially when the Mpc Live products seem to get about a pound or two bigger every single time they make a new one. So the way that we're powering this device, it has a USB-C port. So right now here I have my charger for my iPhone, which it has this port on the back. So this is great because I can charge both at the same time. They happen to be low, but one piece of advice, if you're trying to make beats on the road, trying to make videos on the road, you always need to be charging your devices at all times. It's really unprofessional, and it's really a bummer when you're unable to make the videos you want. And for me, I've learned from experience, don't learn from experience, just don't do that ever. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about. So we have that running in here, which means that this is powered on. Then the way that the iPhone is controlling this controller is through Bluetooth. I'll show you how to set that up later, because right here we have the USB-C connection that's going straight into the Mpc Live 3. And so the audio goes straight in. Then we link up Djay Pro on the iPhone using Ableton Link, which here at Anytime Fitness I do have an internet connection, but what I have noticed, I did a DJ gig 2 weeks ago, and I didn't have an internet connection. I was really worried, but the cool thing was that I can use a Bluetooth hotspot, and with that Bluetooth hotspot, I'm able to keep things connected, which is great. Sorry, I seem to be getting some feedback buzz, which, yeah, that being said, I have these outs coming out of the Mpc Live 3, and then it goes into my DJI box, which is going to my backup phone. It's unfortunate. My nice camera phone, I have to use it because it has the USB-C connection. Also, the Mpc Live 3 has some really great, the Mpc Live connection is really nice, and then, yeah, it's really great. I guess with my other device, I'm just realizing if all I really need is Ableton Link, all you need is a dongle, and then you can just run it straight in. So maybe for future videos I might do that. I'm realizing that right now. Okay, but yeah, let's flip the camera over and let's get a nice view, and I can show you what exactly that I'm doing. We have Djay Pro loaded up, and we want to control our little controller right here. So what we need to do is go into modes, go into the Bluetooth right here. See, the Mpc Live ports are being picked up. But we press controller mode, We click on the DDG Flex 2, it's blinking, it's connecting. Now that's connected. So that's connected via Bluetooth, which is great. So now that we have that connected via Bluetooth, in my first deck, let's pause it. What I have loaded up, just in Tidal, one thing that I really love about Tidal is that if you use Tidal, even on your phone, you get access to the full catalog of their music, and you're able to bring stems in and out. Uh-oh, looks like we're running low on battery. It's just part of it. We got to do this video as fast as we can. So, and just proves to you that I don't have this plugged in. We can do this all unplugged. So we have this, what I just typed in was royalty-free dance music, royalty-free house music, because I love following rules and I don't want to get hit with the copyright here on YouTube. So when we press play, well, let's just go ahead in the next deck and let's load up this next song. But what we can do is we can, see, it's playing here when we press play, and we can fade between, but we don't hear anything. So what we need to do is we need to go into our MPC Live 3, and I have an audio track loaded up. And what we need to do is, let's see, it's interesting that it wasn't actually playing. Corey's having some technical difficulties. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's load up the screen again. Let's go over here. I'm gonna press play. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in and we're just gonna say delete track, do a new track, a new audio track, monitor to in, and then we want the input to be the USB. So the audio should be running out from here to the 1 and 2 here, but I am not seeing it. So let's turn up the volume. It might be because the volume was down. There we go. Okay, so I've had this happen sometimes before. Let's plug it and unplug it. It's just playing straight out of the iPhone. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so what you need to do when this happens is click on here. Oh, nope. It's hard when it's on your phone. It's hard to see everything. Go to audio devices. So it says speaker. For some reason, it's not picking up on okay, so we turn that off. Let's go out, click up, let's just get rid of that instance of the app. And let's go back in and let's see if we can get this work. Maybe it's good for you all to see that, even though I undid it. So now this is loaded back up. Let's go back and let's look at our settings. Let's look at the audio device. Yeah, output to the MPC Live, which is good. So let's go back in here. For some reason I have this looper mode set up, but that's not what I want to do. Let's go back in and go to modes and go to Pro. Cool, now we're back in our main setting. Let's go back here to where we were and type in royalty free house. And then we'll scroll down and we got all these albums, and just click on this one, just the one we did. Let's load it up. Next one, let's load this one up. That's how easy it is to load up songs. And now that we have USB 1, input 1 and 2, let's go over to the mixer just to show y'all. There's the ins and outs. Yeah, USB input 1 and 2, you can see. Okay, so now we have this music playing directly into the MPC. So I'm gonna try this one time because I'm really frustrated. This is pretty crucial for shows, but there is a workaround. It just might not be as seamless. And we like it when things are easy. So we go here to Ableton Link. It should pick up a device. And if we go here and we go to Preferences, we should have Ableton Link working. Let's do it one more time. Let's try it one more last time. And I'm not going to worry about it too much if it isn't. So yeah, it's still not picking up. I'm not sure what that is. I think that might have to do with the Wi-Fi of Anytime Fitness. But here's the workaround of that. Whatever the tempo is of the song, which it's 128, if you change it to there, if you are running any effects, let's go here and let's do effects, and on audio one that I think that would sound cool is a different delay. I like just the delay that comes up on it. Let's press play. Interesting. What did I do? What did I do? So now it's not playing. Oh, I don't want to overdub. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Okay, so let's say undo. Set track to audio source. Okay, clearly I switched something up there. Okay, but if we go back in here and let's go to the delay, and this should control the mix now. So then I'll show you. Let's put it all the way down. So that's really great. And the other thing too, I had to map it. Oh. Let's play the second track. So you play the second track and have this one going. It's really easy to fade between songs that way. And so it's still in 128, so we'll keep it at 128. But here's what's cool. Yeah, let's play it. Because I had mapped it. See, that takes out the drums. The melody is the second. If it's vocals, it's the third. So I had to set that up. So let me show you how I would set that up. So I'd go over here onto my iPhone, and you would go back to that Bluetooth. No, you actually wouldn't. You would go over here to Settings, and you would go to MIDI devices, and then you would click on this device. And then whatever you switch, it'll send it there. And then you can go through and switch things up really easily. So that's how you map. Technically, there's the MIDI port. Let's go back here. And then the MIDI devices, we have these other MIDI devices. And let's just try that really quick. So I think technically if we go in and we add a MIDI track, and let's have the MIDI output port, the MIDI input port be USB MIDI port 1. Technically, whenever I did a show, I was able to set up the beat repeats on here, but that hasn't been as reliable. And because my Ableton Link isn't working right now either, yeah, I'm not sure if that's I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I hope this shows you can DJ. And if I did a show and my Ableton Link wasn't working, I would just change the tempo over here to match up with whatever's being played. But this is a great way to combine devices. The other show that I did, I had this mixer with my songs coming in, running into the MPC Live 3, set up a bunch of temporary effects up here, and then the MIDI out was running into the Ableton, or was running into my Octatrack. Now, unfortunately, if the Ableton Link wasn't working, you would have to set the tempo of the Octatrack and the MPC Live 3. And if you were wanting to do remixes, even with the Ableton Link, it's not completely reliable. There's still more things that need to get better for me to feel completely comfortable with this setup. All right, well, there you have it, another great video. Big shout out to B-Boy Mac 84, Mac Joseph. Keep making content. I really appreciate what you're doing. Really helps me understand stuff. I liked it when you put, you showed how to do mixes from streaming services using Koala. That was a really cool video. That really helped me out a lot. But yeah, please like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing. If you want to make more videos, once I start rolling, it's kind of impossible for me to not make videos, but they can be pretty difficult. And got kicked out of Safeway last night, so sometimes I get in trouble. So be careful when you're making beats out there. But yeah, just want to give you all some advice for making beats outside on the road. You know, I felt really inspired the other week. I didn't have these other devices, but I had my MPC Live 3, and I was at a Halloween party and the power went out here in Seattle. And I just pulled out my MPC Live 3 with the speaker and I just started making beats because it was awkwardly quiet, playing back beats that I made before, and everybody was really grateful and happy. So yeah, the idea of having music devices that are battery powered, it really is great and awesome. And I started getting into battery powered devices. A lot of them weren't even lithium ion batteries. They were the batteries you had to recharge. That was a huge bummer, really expensive. But I did it because, you know, I'd have friends that were late. I'd be dating a girl that was late. I'd be sitting there angry. I'm like, I'm a musician. I want to make music, and I'm sitting here wasting my time. But if you can have these devices, MPC Live 3, not the smallest device in the world, but I try to always have it on me. And then I can always make music whenever I want, whenever I'm waiting. So that's a great thing about having battery powered devices. Please like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing. Anytime, anywhere, make music.